All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. I wanted to do a quick video, or I'm going to try to make it quick at least, and I'll talk about some of these platforms, and then I'm going to circle back, talk about Rex a little bit more. Um, I believe I already broke even on my first day's deposit, so pretty insane. Now, of course, I can't guarantee that's going to happen again moving forward because as more people learn about this and more people participate in the auction, there's going to be less Rex token, distributed to each person. But what I am telling you guys is it's still very early, guys. It's only a project that's been out for 2 months. The auction has been out for 75 days or something like that. And the auction will run for 365 days. So if you're not familiar with Hex, Axion, T2X, a bunch of these platforms that are out or have come out, I'm going to show you a quick tutorial at the end of this video, but let's just jump right into it, guys. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Of course, everything I talk about on my channel is for entertainment purposes only. You should do your own research, do your own due diligence. I'm definitely not giving you financial advice. So again, you can tolerate risk if you have the stomach for it and you want to get in, only put in what you can afford to lose, because everything in crypto is extremely volatile. Now, that being said, let's jump right into it. Bitcoin right now over 50K. Ethereum sitting just under 4K. Went over 4,000. I think it was $4,030 a couple of hours ago. So really cool that it broke that $4,000 mark again. You can see BNB looking really, really good, just under 500 bucks. So market looks really, really solid. So that being said, before I talk about Rex, just wanted to give you a couple of other updates real quick. Drip, let's take a quick look at the price of Drip right now. Drip sitting at $19.55. So, yeah, pretty awesome. I'm just actually looking at this right here. I just realized I have $50,000 worth of Drip in my account that I need to do something with. I have 23.7 right here, and I have to claim like 25K. So, yeah, I haven't even looked at this real quick because I'm traveling right now. But yeah, pretty awesome. $19.55. I mentioned in my previous video, it could be a good entry point. I don't know. Will it drop a little bit lower than that? Will it continue to rise in price again? Hitting that 25, 30, 35, $40 mark. If it does do that and you get it at this price point, that would have definitely been a good entry. So we'll see. We'll see. It seems like I'm not going to say this is the brand new floor because I got to watch it a little bit more, but it's been kind of floating around that 19.55, 20, $21 mark now for the last couple of days. So going to be doing an airdrop here soon. Yeah, keep building your accounts, guys. Okay, if you've been on my channel for any period of time, you know that I kind of lean towards people that have bigger deposits. So, hint, hint, wink, wink right there. Keep building your deposits and, keep growing your account. But yeah, this contract has been doing extremely well. This is the contract that not the contract, but the account that I'm building right here. I'll leave a buddy address if you want to connect with me here. I had someone ask me, should I join your second address or your second account? I'm with you on your first account. That's totally up to you. Totally optional. It's not mandatory. If you do that, obviously you have the potential to double dip on airdrops because I'm airdropping on both accounts. But yeah, once that other account maxes out and I can't do anything with it anymore, obviously my full attention will be on this account. So I'm just kind of thinking a couple of steps ahead. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. Let's move on real quick. But yeah, could be a good entry point right here. Hex doing well, 28 cents, a little bit over 28 cents right now. Yeah, it's been hitting all-time highs the last couple of days. So like I said before, a couple of times already, I do believe if you're seeing Hex for the very first time right now, are you late? Is it too late to get in? I mean, not if it goes to $1, right? Now, of course, we can't guarantee that it will, but I think Richard Hart is somebody who doesn't have the ego to let a project fail, right? And that benefits you and I, right? That means he's going to do everything in his power to keep this project, running well, price looking good. Obviously, Pulse is going to be coming out in October, so We'll see what that has on the effect of Hex. But yeah, super excited about that. So a lot of people are waiting on that post-chain launch, including myself. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. But I'm still buying Hex at this price right here. I'm actually taking dibs from other things that I'm in, Ethereum, throwing it into Hex. So we'll talk about that on another video. But yeah, Hex looking really, really good. Taurus, wire coin right here, a wire token, sitting just under 89 cents, which is nice. It's been at about 75 cents for the longest time. Over the last couple of days, we've seen the price increase. I believe, might be because they're starting to tease the launch of their swap. But yeah, right now sitting just under 90 cents. So this, this platform has a huge following in Asia, Vietnam to be specific, offline. So we'll see what those people do. But yeah, a lot of you guys who got in early on this and have been holding wire, I'm pretty sure you've made quite a bit of profit just with the increase of the price. So anyway, that being said, just wanted to hit you with that. What else? Okay, Panda Inu real quick, sitting just under 8.5 cents on KuCoin right here, but the price, price is still looking good on in the back office. This was about a little bit under $25,000 that I put in. It's sitting at 86,000 right now. Again, we are about to hit the end of round 2, and then round 3 will immediately start. The price will double. Just want to be clear about that. So you know the price will double in round 3 from the price that it's going at round 2. And I believe the round itself will go quicker because there's only going to be 25 billion tokens in round 3 as opposed to 50 billion tokens in round 2 and the 200 billion tokens in round 1. So just a heads up there, this is going to be coming to an end. Super degen play. I want to be very clear about that. This could be very, very profitable for a lot of us, or it can go sideways. We don't know. That's the thing about these things. It's crypto, right? For me, I just weigh out the reward versus the risk. And if the reward is worth it, I'll go ahead and take the risk. Of course, I might have a higher tolerance for risk than you might have, so do your own research. But yeah, just giving you a heads up that round 3 is about to start here. Quick update here on Helium, $23 and change right now. All-time high for this was $26.69, which was 11 days ago. So it's sitting at a nice price here, right here, $23.24. This was $1.60 a year ago, right? So this could very well be 6 to 12 months from now, $100 token. Will it do that? I don't know. I'm going to mine it for free. I'm going to mine it for free though. So if you are interested in mining it for free, check out the iHub Global link in my link tree. Order your miner. It is back ordered, but it's free, right? Now you might say, well, I don't want to wait for it to be back ordered. And you can pay $500 for it. You can get it right away. But if you want to just get your miner for free, you can do that. It will be back ordered about 2 months. So just giving you a heads up about that. But again, it's a free opportunity. Can't go wrong with free, right? If it's free, give me 3. It's very simple. So we talked about, or not, I didn't talk about, but there was a video I posted on the 6 device strategy, totally optional. You don't have to do that. Obviously, I know people don't have access to 6 different addresses, but if you do, you never know. Some of you guys have businesses, business addresses, relatives, things of that nature. You can get creative. You can, in that video, it shows how you can have a 6-pack strategy and with no referrals, hit a $30,000 month, $30,000 month. And that was when the price was lower than it is right now. So it could be even more. I didn't do the math. But, this is a project, a long-term build. I'm obviously building out the network, as you probably already know. So if you want to join the team, link is down in the description. Real quick, guys, I know I want to get to Rex real quick, but there's so much going on. I apologize. But Swap It, they just airdropped all of their coins. This is a platform where you can earn not only Bitcoin when you're building out the platform, but you can get airdrops in different coins, altcoins, and NFTs. NFTs are a big, big market. I always kind of keep track of what's going on in the NFT space. Utah Jazz, if you follow basketball, they launched their first digital NFT with virtual locker room access. So, I mean, Ja Rule, I was just reading a little thing on Ja Rule. He just launched one. People are getting into the NFT space. I believe this is going to be very, not going to be, it's already very big. If you look at what's going on with OpenSea, over $1 billion a week in revenue just on NFTs. This is a big space. So, I mean, this platform here allows you to get NFTs airdropped from Jetcoin, and some other NFTs. They have a Joker NFT that's worth $2 to $3 million that you can, if you're lucky enough to get that, that's going to be huge. So far, nobody has. But just wanted to give you their announcements. Let me jump into their Telegram real quick. They had a month-end announcement. Talk about their upcoming promos. Give me 1 second. Let me just find it. Okay. All right. So as you guys know, there was a promo last month for the Legend Pack. If you purchased a Legend Pack, you would have gotten 10,000 Liddy tokens airdropped to you. So they already airdropped all that, but they're extending the promo to September. So some of you guys were asking me, is that promo still available? Some of you guys, I answered no, because I didn't know that they were going to extend it. Obviously, they just announced this a little while ago, maybe like an hour or two ago, but they are extending this promo. So the Legend Pack promo is going to go live still for another month. You get Liddy tokens airdropped to you. The other thing they talked about was for the month of September, because every month there's a different token altcoin that's airdropped. Last month was SAT token, right? This month it's going to be Shiba Inu. So there's 2.5 billion Shiba Inu, 500 million SHIB in each pool. Not going to go over pools and how you can do that. I talk about that on my other channel, but this is the token that they're going to be airdropping this month in September. So pretty cool. And then last but not least, this is pretty awesome. As you guys may or may not know, they have their own token called SWIT, right? A swap it token. Previously, the only way you can get SWIT was via the airdrops by participating in their game. So for the last couple of months, that was the only way you can get SWIT. In December, on December 15th to be exact, you will be able to get SWIT on Uniswap. It's going to go live. So for those of you guys that are getting Swap It token, playing the game, it's going to be going live on Uniswap on December 15th. So between now and then, I'm going to be stacking as many of these SWIT tokens as I can. But all of that just to kind of go back and talk about Rex. Sorry about that, guys. Just too much. There's a lot going on, which is all good stuff, guys. But Rex token. Let's talk a little bit about Rex token. Let me see here. Okay. So as you guys know, this works just like Hex. If you participated in the auction for Hex or Axion or T2X, or the list goes on. There's so many of these that came out before. This is the first one on BSC. But you're probably familiar with how this works. You go into the auction. Now, if you use a link, you don't have to use a link, but it'd be stupid not to, because if you use a link, you get a 10% bonus, 10% more Rex tokens, right? So if you use the link, I'll leave a link down below in the description box. You can go into the auction with as much BNB as you want. I think there is a cap though. I think it's 2 BNB, if I'm not mistaken, or 5. I gotta check. I think if you're holding T-Rex or M-Rex, I think the limit does jump to 5. The reason why they limit that is because they want to prevent whales. We'll see. There's always a workaround and a loophole, but essentially that's what they want to do. They want to limit the daily purchases that people make per wallet to minimize the whales. But nevertheless, that's still, you can still get in. And at the end of the day, right, you see the clock right here. At the end of the day, you can go claim your Rex and then stake your Rex if you want, or you can hold it liquid, totally up to you. right? So yesterday I jumped into the auction, right? Here you can track, your claimable Rex right here. So I'm going to claim my Rex. I'm just going to show you how to get in because I'm going to get in on day 2. So 1 second. 1 second. All right, so today's pool, there's 164 BNB, 217 participants currently. Of course, there's a lot of time. There's 16 hours before the end of the day. But currently right now, there's 217 participants. Just double check something real quick. All right, so BNB. All right, so I'm going in with 1 BNB a day. That's what I'm doing to dollar cost average. And I might increase that only because, it has been out for 2 months already. So I'm kind of a little bit behind. Still early, obviously, because the auction is going to be for a whole year. So I might increase that 1 BNB a day. We'll see. But I'm just showing you here that I'm dollar cost averaging in. So today's BNB pool, 168 BNB, 219 participants. If nobody else jumps into the auction, which I'm sure people will, there's 16 hours left, I'll get 66,000 Rex for that 1 BNB that I put in. Now, of course, that number will decrease as we get closer towards the end of the auction day. But, that's how the game works. That's how the auction works. It works the same with Hex. We'll see what happens here. But I already broke even on my first day's deposit. We'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated on this. This hit 1 penny last night. So very, very cool. This thing is booming right now. Lots of promotion around it. If you are familiar with Hex, guys, then you already know how this works. If you're not, and you're brand new to crypto, you're just being introduced to this type of model, there is a tutorial video that shows you how everything works. You can watch it. I'll play it for you right now, but use my link in the description or you will not get 10% bonus, or use any referral link. But my point is that if you don't use a referral link, you're going to miss out on that extra 10%, and that'd be stupid because you're leaving money on the table. So check out the links below. That's pretty much it. Pretty excited about Rex. We'll see what happens here, but we'll continue to dollar cost average in. We'll start making some videos on staking strategies as we move forward, because I'm going to be staking my Rex. And yeah, we'll see how this play works out. Other than that, guys, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link down below. Do your own research. Only put in what you can afford to lose. Of course, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon. And again, if you haven't experienced or learned about any of these staking models where you use an auction, watch the tutorial video now. All right, guys, peace. I'll talk to you later.
Welcome to Rex. Rex is both a cryptocurrency and a high-yield certificate of deposit. In this video, you'll learn how to get Rex. Daily auctions. The launch of Rex kicks off with an auction phase of 365 days. During this phase, daily auctions ensure a fair token distribution. For each of the 365 days, a certain amount of Rex will be auctioned. To reserve a portion of the Rex, the participants send BNB into the auction. At the end of the day, the amount of Rex for that day is split amongst the users who deposited BNB, directly proportional to the amount of BNB deposited that day. The Rex assigned to a participant can then be minted by the user. The minimum participation amount is 1,000th of a BNB. The maximum is 2 BNB. This limit can be boosted up to a maximum of 5 BNB when holding 20 MREX and 1 TREX. This upper limit of 5 BNB serves as a whale protection. On auction day 1, there will be around 13 million Rex in the auction. On day 2, there will be around 9 million Rex. then decreasing by around 4,000 recs per day. So on day 365, there will be only around 7.5 million recs in the auction. In total, the daily auctions will provide 3 billion recs over the course of 365 days. Referrals. Another way to get recs, better to passively get recs, is via referrals. Everyone may create and share a personal referral link. When a referee actively takes part in a daily auction, the referrer passively receives a portion of the recs, which is 10% of the referee's reservation amount. Also, the referee gets 10% more recs if a referrer is used. In this way, both participants, active and passive, enjoy the same amount of additional recs. At this point, it should be mentioned that no recs are minted in advance. There is no private sale, no pre-sale, and no team tokens. All recs are being minted by the active and passive participants of the daily auctions. The only other ways to create recs, of course, are by closing a stake or scraping off interest, where recs are minted back to the staker. But for this, the user must have previously had recs. Participation incentive. Random personal big paydays. Apart from managing the initial token distribution, the daily auctions have another function, to highly reward stakers in the initial phase of the first year. For this, a new mechanism has been invented, random personal big paydays. In general terms, randomly selected users receive BNB in the form of personal big paydays. To be eligible, users must have at some point participated in a daily auction and have an active stake running. For that, 85% of the daily sent BNB are collected in the BNB pool. The BNB pool random distribution function is run every 24 hours. It views all addresses that have ever sent BNB to the contract. Those addresses must have claimed all their recs from auctions and have them staked in active stakes. The protocol now randomly picks an address and checks for its number of recs in active stakes. It calculates the percentage of recs in active stakes divided by the recs received from auctions. It grants the address the right to claim back a percentage of BNB. The percentage is 100% if all recs tokens received from auctions are staked. The percentage is 0% if no recs tokens received from auctions are staked. The percentage is capped at 10% of the BNB pool, which is a whale protection. An address may be hit only once a day by the random distribution function. However, an address may be hit every day by the random distribution function over and over again. Therefore, it's possible that an address receives even more BNB back than it has sent to the auctions. In summary, taking part in the daily auctions will not only get the user a portion of the recs, it will also expose the user to personal big paydays, paid in BNB, if the received recs are being staked. Big payday extension, the BNB treasury. The BNB treasury is another pool of BNB, which will be granted to all participants of the daily auctions that haven't been enjoying a random personal big payday. It's composed of 1% of the daily sent BNB and all unclaimed BNB. The BNB treasury will be opened on Rex Day 400, and the users must claim their BNB within 28 days. It can be estimated that a few addresses could receive many BNB from the treasury in this way. So it might not be too bad not to have a personal big payday. In this video introduction, the whole Rex ecosystem can only be roughly explained. For the moment, remember, the Rex supply of 3 billion tokens is basically generated over the course of 1 year through participation in the daily auctions. Also, there are highly rewarding personal big paydays that reward those users who stake all of their recs received from the auctions. Details on the tokenomics and all functions are described in the white paper. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please comment and share. If you have any questions, get in contact with the Rex community. For your own safety, please use the official links only.